Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and today I'm going to be consciously channeling Ascended Master St.Germain. The Ascended Masters, they're going to be bringing through frequencies to help us unblock our third eye. So for any of you who want to increase your intuition, have better eyesight, and get better sleep, then this video is for you. So they're going to be teaching us some spiritual alchemy to unblock things that are blocking our third eye, our pineal gland, while we are going on about our day-to-day activities. They're showing me that the computers, the fluorescent lights, and the electromagnetic field radiation, computer radiation, UV rays, how they're blocking our third eye chakra. So it's like decreasing our intuition, and people's circadian rhythms are being unbalanced. So we are going to get started. I'm going to teach spiritual alchemy. They will consciously channel in the information as we go. And so we'll see what they have to say. So this affects those of us who are like TikTok addicts or gaming addicts, or on the computer all day for work, or you're binge watching Netflix on your computer screens, or you have your phone all the time in your face. So these frequencies are always in your energy field. And so your physical body's consciousness is energy, and your physical body's consciousness is saying, okay, I see these frequencies coming in of this energy. And if there's emotions associated with these energies, which a lot of times there are, because we're watching maybe a movie that upsets us, or we're playing a video game and we're stressed. And so the subconscious has no reasoning. It only knows what we tell it. So all it knows is that the energy that's coming off the computer is associated with emotions, and these emotions are fear-based emotions, so they're vibrating low. And the physical body's consciousness says, there's some disharmony coming in, and I'm going to warn the person that's watching the computer or on the video game that this energy might be dangerous for them, because it's associating the emotion as danger. So it's like saying, I'm having panic or fear from a video game, or stressed from my work, or like upset or panicked from work on the computer. Then the subconscious is getting programmed that whatever's in your energy field is not safe. So then the brain starts saying, okay, we've got to show the physical body that this isn't safe, so we're going to block meridians, and we're going to block chakras, and so that the person that's on these computers will know to stop watching the computer because it's upsetting us. It's causing disharmony in our physical body. So to do spiritual alchemy with St.Germain, all you have to do is get grounded first, because it's energy. So spiritual alchemy is taking one energy form and changing it into another energy form, which we do all the time. Like, we do this just naturally when we are moving. That's energy. It just moves from one form to another as you're walking. Or if you turn on the water's energy is running, and then you put it in the freezer and it freezes, and it's changed from one form to another. So there's like, energy is always changing. It can't be destroyed. It can just change from one frequency to another. So when these frequencies from the computer radiation, UV, EMF radiation, the fluorescent lights, it's coming into your energy field, and it's causing disharmony and blocking your third eye or your pineal gland, then your intuition's not going to be as good, and you're going to have like restless sleep. Your circadian rhythm's going to be off. The melatonin that gets produced in the pineal gland. So if you have sleeping problems, it could just be that the hormone's not getting released. So to do spiritual alchemy, get grounded first and just visualize this. So you're going to want to plug yourself into Mother Earth. So visualize tree roots coming out of your feet all the way down to the center of the earth. In the center of the earth, there's like a sun. Wrap your tree roots around Mother Earth's sun and pull the energy from Mother Earth's sun back up through your tree roots, up through your legs, torso, neck, head, body all the way up to the sun in the sky. Pull energy from the sun in the sky back down to you and through you. And then you'll be really grounded in receiving energy from Mother Earth and Father Sky. Like it'll flow in and out, in and out. So just put that intention. It's all a visualization. So you're just visualizing this. You can go into like a meditative state, and you're going to want to do spiritual alchemy with St.Germain. So you call him in. So you invite St.Germain in, or any of the ascended masters, and then you command that your higher self and St.Germain evoke the violet flame of transmutation and transmute all these energy frequencies back to love. Or you can use any energy from any of the ascended masters, whatever you're comfortable with, or Archangel Michael, whoever you want to call in, but command that it be so in your reality. So when you command, you evoke the God within you to create your reality. So when the ascended masters are working with you, they're saying, okay, we can bring in frequencies to help you transmute dark back to light or fears back to love. But if you're seeing us as more important, we can't reach you because you're seeing us in a different frequency. When you see the ascended masters as something outside of you, they can't connect. They have to be the same frequency in order to connect. So when you say, I command, you are commanding from your heart. And it's like, I command is you say, creating your reality. So the ascended masters are saying, if you're inviting us in and saying, can you come and help me, please? Automatically, it's like you shrink your vibration, and then they're like, we can't reach you because our vibration is so grand. It's so great. We don't question our power. We don't question our greatness. We know our greatness. And so they want you to know your greatness too, the God within you, and then they'll connect with that. But if you're making yourself small, they can't connect. So the really important thing with spiritual alchemy and working with the ascended masters is to know your greatness from your heart, connect to that part of your consciousness. Because if Jesus walked into the room right now, he would walk in with his power and he would speak gently, but he would be very powerful in his presence. He would not question his greatness. He would command something to be so, and it would be so because he knows his greatness. He doesn't question that. So he's like, that's where I need you to be in order for me to connect. So in the ascended masters, when you invite them in, just put the intention. So you're just putting the intention out there. The belief isn't going to be there until it works. So don't worry about it working or not working. You're just going to keep repeating this until it works. And then once it works, then the belief will be there. But it's going to take maybe a couple times of practicing spiritual alchemy before it works because the belief isn't there. The ego is going to say, oh, I don't like what you're doing, because if you use the word command, the ego says, no, I don't want you to speak from your heart. I want to run the show. I don't want you to be in your power from your heart. And if you use the word command, you evoke the God within you to create your reality, and the ego is going to get upset. So at first, the ego is going to tell you, this isn't working. Don't use that word. That word's not comfortable. You should feel guilty for using the word command. But after like a few times of doing this, once that ego lets go, then it's going to feel very comfortable to say the word command. So you're going to go into like a meditation or a quiet spot. You don't have to get really deep. Just put the intention that you're going to ground and connect with the ascended masters. Invite them in by just stating that. I invite Ascended Master St.Germain to blend his energies with mine. I command my higher self and St.Germain evoke the violet flame of transmutation and transmute all the vibrational frequencies of the words that I'm holding in my hand for my highest good. So you're going to write down the words that you want balanced for your highest good within your energy field. So first, with this clearing of the third eye, you're going to want to start with what's the cause of it. So the cause would be the computer screens, UV radiation, EMF radiation, and I have them all written down. So I just want to make sure I have them here. the fluorescent lights and the blue and green lights from the computer. So you write down all those words on a piece of paper. You can write them on separate pieces of paper. It goes by the vibrational frequency of the letters and the vibrational frequency of the words. You're going to hold it in your hand and you're going to command that your higher self and St. Germain balance the energies of these frequencies for your highest good. And any and all energy that your physical body's consciousness is repelling the energy of everything that you're holding in your hand. So all the computer screen lighting and fluorescent lights and the radiations, you're going to hold it in your hand and you're going to tell and command your higher self and St. Germain to balance the energies for your highest good so that your physical body's consciousness no longer sees these frequencies as a threat. So you want to reprogram the subconscious mind to saying these energies are going to be safe for us. And if they're safe for us, you don't have to block a meridian to show me that it's dangerous, or you don't have to block my third eye chakra to show me it's dangerous. So, and it's the crown chakra as well, because it's like anything in this area. And like, he's even showing me like the throat chakra too, because when you're sitting in front of your computer screen, it's the energies going out into all these chakras, depending on where it is, like the height of it, and it's going into the energy field. So you want to make sure that you command that your higher self and St. Germain balance the energies for your highest good throughout all your chakras and all your meridians, and that your physical body's consciousness and your mental body's consciousness no longer see these energy frequencies as dangerous. Then you just sit in meditation. You give that about 24 hours just to let that be programmed into the subconscious. Now you're going to want to stay away from the computer as long as you can, just so that the physical body starts to adjust. Because if you go right back into having the computer right in your face, then it might get like confused because it's trying to put a new program in there. So make sure you stay away from the computer for a few hours. You could do this right before you go to bed so that you have like a nice 8 hours where you're not having all these radiations in your energy field. And then that will give time for the subconscious to start running a new program. So then after about 24 hours, or the next day, you're going to take the energy frequency of where it was blocking. So now you're going to connect with St. Germain or the Ascended Masters. So I would just invite St. Germain to blend his energies with mine. And then I would command my higher self and St. Germain to balance the energies of everywhere that was blocking. So you're going to want to write down on a piece of paper. I have it all written here. So your third eye chakra, your optic nerve, which is the nerve that goes from your eye to your brain, your brain stem, the pons, P-O-N-S, that's the part of the brain stem. Just write that on a piece of paper, and you're going to balance the energy of the pons, P-O-N-S, in the brain stem. And then write down the word limbic system, L-I-M-B-I-C. The pineal gland, P-I-N-E-A-L gland. And then within that gland, there's the melatonin, that's the hormone, M-E-L-A-T-O-N-I-N. And then you have your hypothalamus gland, H-Y-P-O-T-H-A-L-A-M-U-S. That's the hypothalamus gland, and the thalamus gland, T-H-A-L-A-M-U-S gland. So you want to write those all on separate pieces of paper. You're going to hold them in your hand. You do your grounding, go into your meditative state or your relaxed state. You don't have to be that deep, so don't focus on that. Just invite Ascended Master St. Germain in and command that your higher self and St. Germain evoke the violet flame of transmutation and balance the energies of everything that you're holding in your hand for your highest good. So you're going to want to do this for like a couple of times until it works. So at the beginning, you might think, well, nothing really happened. But then you might notice, oh, you slept better. And you're like, oh, I did sleep better. I didn't get up 3 or 4 times in the night, or I fell asleep faster. Maybe it did work. then the belief starts to get programmed that it's actually working, because you're energy and you are consciousness. And so you are everything. Your energy is connected to everything in the universe. So once you know that you are everything and you take responsibility that you create everything in your reality, now you have the power to change it. And that's why they want you to use the word command, because when you command, it's saying that I know I am the universe, because the ascended masters command what they desire and it happens. And so it's like, once you command it, it's going to happen in your reality, but the belief's not going to be there at first. So you just keep commanding that this is to be so in your reality, and then it will be so. So when you ask the ascended masters something, you say it as if it's already done. Or if you say a prayer, you say it as if it's already done, because you're going to put it in the timeline of now, in this now moment, and have fun with it. You're all spiritual alchemists. If you're drawn to this channel, it means you're already working with St.Germain on some level. So this is doing spiritual alchemy with St.Germain. If that doesn't feel comfortable with you because you work with other spirit guides, then call them in. Everything's divine light and divine energy, and create your own thing with it. If the violet flame doesn't feel comfortable for you, you don't have to do everything like the way I do it. Create your own thing with your spirit guides, with the universe. Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you next time.